In the heart of the dense African jungle lay the secluded village of Nokidi, in southeastern Nigeria, a place where tradition held the people together like the roots of the ancient baobab trees that towered over their homes. The village was ruled by Chief Omokwi, a stern but fair leader who upheld the customs passed down through generations. Among his people, the most beloved was his daughter, Chidima, a young woman of striking beauty and grace, who wore a dress of traditional African princess attire that shimmered in the sunlight like the plumage of an exotic bird. Her presence alone could light up the entire village. One day, a white man arrived in Nokidi, a missionary from the Netherlands named Franklin. He came to preach and spread Christianity, bringing with him stories of a different God and a world beyond the jungle. Franklin was a tall, handsome man with kind eyes that seemed to look into the soul of everyone he met. The villagers were wary of him, for outsiders were seldom welcomed, especially when it came to matters of the heart. From the moment Chidima and Franklin laid eyes on each other, there was an undeniable spark. Chidima was captivated by Franklin's stories and the gentleness of his spirit, while Franklin was enchanted by Mtia's beauty and the fire in her soul. Despite the unspoken rule that no girl in Nokidi could marry an outsider, the two found themselves drawn to one another, their hearts beating as one in the silence of the night. One evening, as the sun set and painted the sky in hues of orange and purple, Chidima walked to the edge of the village, where the jungle met the clearing. She wore her traditional dress, the colors blending with the wildflowers around her. Franklin was waiting, his eyes lighting up as he saw her approach. "Chidima," Franklin whispered, his voice filled with longing. "I fear my heart cannot stay silent any longer. I love you." Chidima's heart raced. "Franklin, my heart beats only for you, but what we feel is forbidden. My father, my people, they will never allow it," Chidima said. Franklin took her hands in his touch sending shivers down her spine. "Love cannot be forbidden, Chidima," Franklin responded. "It is a force of nature, as unstoppable as the river that flows through this land." Tears welled up in Chidima's eyes. "But what can we do? The traditions of my people are unyielding. My father would never permit our union." Just then, a rustling sound came from the bushes. Chief Omokwi emerged, his face stern and eyes blazing with anger. "Chidima." "Franklin," he thundered. "What is the meaning of this?" Chidima trembled but stood her ground. "Father, I love Franklin. Our love is true and pure." Chief Omokwi's face grew darker. "You know the law, Chidima. No daughter of Nokidi may marry an outsider. It is our way, and it has kept our people strong." Franklin stepped forward, his voice steady. "Chief Omokwi, I respect your traditions, but love is a gift from God. It knows no boundaries, no rules. Please, allow us to be together." The chief's eyes softened for a moment as he looked at Franklin, seeing the sincerity in his eyes. But the weight of tradition was heavy on his shoulders. "I cannot allow it," he said finally. "Chidima, you are to marry within our people, as it has always been." Chidima's heart broke, but she refused to give up. "Father, please. Look at us. Our love is real. Can you not see it?" Chidima pleaded. The chief sighed deeply. "Love is a powerful force, but so is tradition. I will give you both one chance. If you can prove to me and the village that your love is strong enough to withstand the trials of our land and the judgments of our people, then and only then will I consider your union." Chidima and Franklin exchanged hopeful glances. "We accept," they said in unison. Over the next few weeks, Chidima and Franklin faced many trials. They worked together to help the village, Franklin using his knowledge to improve their farming methods and Chidima teaching him the ways of the jungle. They endured the harsh whispers and cold stares of the villagers, never once faltering in their love. One day, a great storm threatened to destroy the village. Chidema and Franklin braved the tempest, working side by side to secure the homes and protect the people. Their courage and dedication did not go unnoticed. When the storm passed, Chief Omokwi called the village together. "Chidema, Franklin," he said, his voice filled with pride. "You have proven that your love is as strong as the roots of the baobab tree. You have earned the right to be together." The villagers cheered, and Chidema and Franklin embraced, their hearts finally free to love openly. From that day forward, their love became a symbol of unity and strength, proving that sometimes, the greatest traditions are the ones we create ourselves.